Hey guys, it's Roman, and I'm up here once again on Sunday in the high country doing a little bit of prototype hunting. And guess what I came across? Yeah, check it out. That would be the brand new Mustang that was just unveiled at the Detroit Auto Show. And there it is, doing a little bit of high altitude testing up here. I'm sure the engineers are working on dialing everything in, so when the vehicle comes out and you guys come up here to drive them, you will do pretty well. Now, let me address a little controversy that kind of popped up this weekend on TFL Cars YouTube channel, and that is this Nissan video.
It took a while to get up here. We started out around 1959. But we didn't do all that just to get here. We did it to give you a truck that'll take you anywhere. This is the new Nissan.
Anyway, that's the video that we've been putting on this channel and on Car, and the reason we've been doing that is because obviously it helps pay the bills. I'm also kind of driving around seeing if there's any more Mustangs up here. Maybe there's some just driving around. We can actually get the exhaust note, which would be pretty cool. That's a pretty cool truck. Anyway, we put that ad up on now, and we've got a 2-month contract with the ad agency for Nissan to run those ads. There's been a lot of hate coming back at those ads, and I completely understand it. People are saying, hey, I'm paying for YouTube Premium, why am I watching ads? Other people are saying, I hate ads, I don't want to see any more ads. And I understand that because I'm just like you guys. I get really sick and tired of watching TV commercials and listening to ads. But the fact is, guys, the reason we do that is pretty straightforward. It's to help pay our bills and to help pay the team. Now, I looked at our last prototype hunting video that we published, and that video made exactly $175, which, you know, seems like a lot, but when you think about the fact that we have a team of over 10 people, we have offices, Nathan and Andre, and a lot of the team have kids they have to put through college, then you'll understand why we do these ads. Thank you, appreciate it. I'm driving the Hummer. That's really cool. And, you know, I've got the best job in the world, and I always say, and I mean this, you know, I'm very blessed to get paid to do something I would do for free. Still looking for more Mustangs, by the way. But that doesn't mean that, you know, anybody at TFL is getting rich off of this. I think, as you know, we have about 8 YouTube channels, 2 podcasts, 2 websites, and now a TikTok channel, and we put out probably about 20 videos a week. And, you know, if you guys want to get content, and I hate that word, but it is really, on the weekends, if you guys want to have highly produced videos like that comparison we did over at TFL Car, then somebody's got to pay for it, and $175 isn't going to do it. It's just not. The business model on YouTube doesn't support the kind of high production that we do in terms of getting the vehicles, having the logistics in place to do something like a Ike Gauntlet video. I can't even begin to tell you how much time Andre puts in on a typical Ike Gauntlet video. It's not 8 hours. It's much, much, much more. And then, of course, you know, all the other associated facts and figures that go along with that, not just the gas, but I'm talking about the insurance, you know, getting the permissions to get those vehicles, lining them up, getting people to do all that. Oh my gosh, it's not nonstop. And that's why, you know, we're advertising on these channels so that we can help offset the cost of that. Now, I get it. Like I said, I'm one of you. I don't like ads. Gosh, I'm striking out with the Mustangs driving around here. I was hoping to get one actually accelerating so that we can hear what it sounds like. But like I said, I'm just like you guys. I don't like the ads, but the reality of the situation is that Netflix is adding advertising, Sirius is adding advertising, Prime, there it is, there it goes, going the other way, shoot. Maybe I could do a quick UE here and go after him and see if I can catch him. When your money's in the vehicle, it really changes the way that you think about it. So yes, this is a very expensive truck, $115,000, but when it broke down recently, you know, you saw, warts and all, what happens when things break. Because, gosh darn it, bad luck, Roman. Got the yellow light. Do you guys see where the Mustang went? I'm guessing he went straight, but I can't be sure. This is a cat and mouse game always when we're doing this sort of thing. It's a lot of just driving around hoping that you get one, and that time we got lucky. Anyway, when your money's in it, like in this Hummer, right, and the thing leaves you stranded like it did, then the way that you review it and the way that you present it is much different than when you just get the vehicle from the manufacturer, because now, you know, a very large portion of our revenue is wrapped up in this truck, and it affects really the way that you review it because your skin's in the game. And so that's why we go and buy these vehicles, so that we're not just spending a week with them, but we're spending, in the case of the Lightning, 13,000 miles, and getting you a really thorough and really, I think, comprehensive review. And yeah, there are outlets out there that don't do advertising. Consumer Reports is one of the greatest ones, but they're supported by their members, and we have a Patreon, and the Patreon basically raises enough money to help pay for the podcast, but it doesn't, I think it's like $1,300 a month we make on our Patreon people. Thank you very much for joining TFL and helping to support us and helping us produce those podcasts, because those actually take a lot of time and energy. Where do you think the Mustang went? You think it went straight down the hill here? Now we're just guessing at it. But anyway, I wanted to directly address the reason that we have those Nissan ads. They're going to be running on this channel and on the car channel until the end of November. I do apologize to all of you guys who, you know, aren't happy about it. I understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, this is a business, and it's a very competitive business, and, you know, we're here trying to provide the best, most thorough, most comprehensive car coverage out there, and it's very competitive. It doesn't take a lot to start a YouTube channel. There's not a lot of barrier to entry, and so to stay competitive and to, you know, hopefully produce interesting, and like that video we just did where we did the family hauler comparison, that is something that, you know, isn't just traditional automotive journalism. That was kind of creative and fun. I hope you thought it was creative and fun, and very different from what you know, normal people do, where you just, I should say normal people, but, you know, normal car buyers who get a YouTube channel basically tend to kind of stand in front of the car and point at things. We do that as well, because some of those videos are easy to produce and don't cost as much, and just point things out. But, you know, when you have to have a team of videographers, and you have to have a track, and you have to have a lot of editing time, and yeah, editing time is huge, then that all adds up. And so that's why we're running these ads on these two channels. And keep in mind, we have 8 channels, and we're only running them on 2, so we're not, hopefully. But I understand that if you're only subscribed to this channel or the other channel, you don't see that. Gosh darn, I think we lost the Mustang. I was really hoping to get some sound. Yeah, I'm gonna try one more thing. Zip around here and see if I can get maybe by the hotel where we saw the first one. Maybe he went in there, and maybe we can get some sound, because that's really what you know, you want to hear, right? You want to hear what the new Mustang sounds like. And by the way, Ford called that a new generation, and a lot of automotive journalists said it's more of a heavy-duty refresh. I'll leave that up to you. But anyway, like I was saying, I appreciate all of you. I appreciate that you watch and you help support TFL, and we take your comments and your criticisms to heart. But in this case, we are going to keep running those ads, because it does help pay for videos like this, and it gives me a reason, you know, to work on a Sunday afternoon, because I'm getting paid for it, and I'm getting money that we can then put back into the business to grow the business, and hopefully provide you with more high quality videos. You know, this one's shot on my phone, but I promise you, the high production videos we do are not shot on phones, and you need pretty expensive camera gear and pretty expensive computers, not to mention, you know, very talented people to edit all those videos. So thank you for watching, and as always, this is Roman I appreciate the chance to have this conversation with you, and I will read the comments because I do want to get your input. And let me know what you think of the new Mustang as well. Does it look a lot different from the old one? See you guys next time. Ciao.